I'm Andrew deJong, and I farm in Chesterville, Ontario with my parents and two brothers. We built this new freestall barn in 2016, and right now we're milking 110 cows with 2 robots, and we crop about 350 acres. The farm was started by my grandparents in 1956. They moved here and later sold to my parents, who are now in a partnership. So when it came time to make the decision to build, we knew that we wanted to stick with tunnel ventilation, and there wasn't a lot of tunnel ventilated barns in the area, but we knew that we wanted to have controlled, and but also in the winter we needed a way to handle the ventilation in the winter, and so we opted to cross ventilate in the winter because of the size of the building. And we definitely don't regret that we went with tunnel ventilation, because our nutritionist was just commenting last week about how the reproduction did not take a hit at all this past summer. Yeah, so the cross ventilation, it keeps a nice consistent temperature across the whole barn. We just felt that if we were going to draw air from one end of the barn to fans at the end, we wouldn't get consistent air quality. But this way, with 8 fans spaced evenly down the sidewall, we're able to draw air in and get the air consistency throughout the barn. So when we went to size our fans, I looked at Omafra and a couple other US university reports, and I knew kind of what I wanted. And when John came and made us a proposal on how many fans and the size of the curtains and the inlets, he was right on where I wanted. What we wanted for sizing, and that was important to us. And John also followed up for several years after we did the project, to make sure the controls were working properly and everything was still working as it should. So we've been in here for 4 years, and we've had one night that we had a little bit of trouble with freezing. When we were milking about 90 cows, we had a couple nights that it was -30 and very windy. And now the robots, they can handle probably down to -5 safely. So that wasn't really a problem for them. But we did have 1 or 2 water troughs freeze in the 4 years, and that is one of the downsides of the clear panels on the side, is the R value. You're looking at basically an R value of 1. But we didn't want to go with windows because we felt we wouldn't get the same amount of light as we did with the panels.